what you want, what you want. Come on. What you want, what you want. Come.
Hi guys, Aceface back with another video for you, and today I've got my first proper update on my towel. So hopefully this will be of interest to you guys, because I want to kind of document my process with this new army and go through all my sort of bits and pieces. So I thought I'd show you. I've been working quite hard on these guys and putting in quite a bit of time. Thought I'd go through where I am. So what you probably notice overall is in front of me on my desk you'll see that I have an absolute ton of towel weaponry. Now every single one of these that you see in front of you, let me pan them here, they are all magnetized, every single last one, which was pretty time consuming as you can imagine, but hopefully in the long run it'll be well worthwhile. So yeah, let's just pick up a couple so you can see. Use the same size magnet on all of them. Find it to actually focus. Yeah, see it's very subtly in there, you can hardly even make it out, but there's a little magnet in there. And then that just allows, if I just grab one of the guys, you've got magnetized point on both shoulders I've put on, like so, and then also on the arms. If I can find it, where it is, there we go. So you can see there. And my biggest tip with magnetizing, it might sound really obvious, but I've fallen into this trap so many times before, is just make sure you keep one consistent polarity on all your magnets. That way it doesn't matter what one I pick up for whatever model, they're always going to stick on the same points and they're all the same. So if you make sure you're good with that, then it doesn't half give you a good head start. So anyway, so a lot of my time spent magnetising all these, so I magnetise it so all my different suits can use all the different weapons, which I thought was pretty cool. So then apart from that, what I've been doing, well, I think you would have seen this guy before when he was a work in progress. Well, he was my first one I finished. So as you can see, loads of detail on the base, and you can kind of see the look for the base I'm going for, a little bit more overgrown kind of look. You've still got the kind of wreckage and rubble. I use lots of rust effects, use the oxidizing on this, so it looked like a sort of almost like a bit of a, I don't know, a statue-y type thing. Just flipping round, same again. So really happy with how the base turned out. Let's have a look at the actual model himself. So you can see all the weathering that I've done there. It's got sort of bullet holes. I kind of used a chipping effect, and I'm really pleased with how that's turned out. See all on the front there. I try not to go too crazy on it because I didn't want to lose all the sort of the edge highlights and the work that I've done on it, but I still want him to look battered and, you know, so. But yeah, I hope you can see. So you've done the highlighting on the bottom of all the little chips, so they look very 3D. So no expense spared as far as time. These guys are going to take me a long time to get done. So done him. Got kind of almost like a bit of an OSL sort of glow on the back, not too crazy, but just wanted to put that on the back to show the sort of jets. So that was the very first one that I did. After that, went on to my second one, which is this guy. Again, tried to keep it consistent. You can see all the dents and you can see the nice glow on the back. I think the blue pops quite nicely against the purple. Yeah, pleased with how he looks. He looks pretty cool. Again, I was going to do the OSL on this, but it's, you know, it's a busted up building piece, so I thought it would look pretty dead and rusted up, and so I just kind of kept it simple like that. Each one I've tried to separate, so you've got sort of areas that, like you can see, like a rusted metal on the bottom, and then more these sort of pillar concretey parts. So I think that works quite nicely, it gives a bit of difference. So very pleased with how he came up. And then this one's still a little bit of work in progress. I need to finish off his base, but this is going to be like the squad leader, or I can't even remember what they're called at the moment because I'm still not really up to my tower yet, not really sort of up to speed. But yeah, he's like my sergeant or my sort of squad leader. So I've given him like the orange head, again with all your chips and scratches all on there. But I think he looks cool. I've given him like a little freehand sort of towel emblem-y, and that's just random lines and bits and pieces, but I think it looks quite effective, works quite nicely. But I really like this guy. Poses wicked while he's kind of like running along. Again, he's got the glow from the back. Yeah, I think you can see it looks pretty cool. I'm really pleased with how he is. So they're the kind of the almost finished ones. Should be my first 3. Right, so I've done the squad leader's base. The other ones are kind of all work in progress, but I thought I'd show you this guy. I won't show you every single one I've done, but this guy I've decided is going to be my Farsight conversion. So I've given him this kind of ornate, sort of almost like a samurai-esque sword, because I like the feel that Tau are quite almost oriental in their kind of battle strategies and fluff. They've got that kind of almost sort of samurai sort of feel to them. So I've given him that kind of sword. There's his obviously shield and his it's like plasma, yeah, plasma sort of rifle thing. I've then sort of given him this flag, which I'm going to try and do sort of some freehand on there when it's done. So that should be interesting. But yeah, I'm loving how he's looking. I think he's going to be a cool model, a bit different. Yeah, very pleased. So that's my Farsight conversion. What else have I been working on? So I've got, if I sort of scan over here, I've got all these guys that are all based. So they're all the highlights done. I just need to do all the edge highlights and what have you, and then do all the detail. But they're all looking nice. So they're all based and then base coat and then highlighted up. So they're all cool. So they'll need washing down and then all the bits and pieces. But I'm pleased with them. So what have I done? I've worked on their bases. And these are going to be like my base style for these guys going on, which is again this overgrown kind of sort of dirty, rocky kind of detail on there, and I'll put sort of rubble and bits and pieces on some of them. But pleased with how that's looking. Let's just grab another couple so you can see. Again, yeah, pleased with that. This last one, as you can see, one's a bit more basic, but the effect really works. So that's that. So yeah, so that's kind of where we are so far. So hopefully you've enjoyed this update and it's been of interest to you. As I said, I'll keep sort of giving you updates on the tower as they go along, and as we kind of progress through putting this army together. It's going to be a slow process, but thoroughly enjoying it. And it's great sort of really kind of stretching yourself and pushing yourself to try and paint to your best ability. But until the next video guys, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.